This Python program helps you grade the student's assignment based on various grading criteria. So the main logic behind grading the student's assignment is to check if the file is submitted as a single Python file and if it includes a name, date, owner statement, or and a video link. So all of these conditions should be met. If not, it would return the grade as 0. Once these conditions are met, it asks the user to evaluate the code correctness, elegance, hygiene, and discussion quality, which count towards the total score. So first, I'll execute the program to see how it's working. So first, it's asking me if it's a compressed file, uncompressed Python file or not. I say yes. It asks me for the second question if it includes name and date. I say yes. Is the owner statement included? I say no. It's returning 0. So once if any of these statements are not satisfying, it wouldn't execute the other statement. So for example, if we rerun this and if we say it is not a single Python file, sorry, if it's not including a name or a date, it wouldn't execute the other statement. If it's including an honor statement or a video, it immediately terminates and gives the result as 0. So all of these conditions should be met in order to move forward and grade the student. So let's see if all the conditions are met, how it is working. So it includes the honor statement and a video. Now it's asking the user to evaluate the correctness of the code. Let's say it is 9, then elegance of the code 8, code hygiene is 9, and the video discussion is 8. Now it asks me if the assignment is late, yes or no. I say no. It returns me a score. If I say the assignment is late, it would add a penalty to the score and then return the total score. So all these are the helper functions which I have used, and since I have used OR function over here, it checks if it returns 0 if either of the conditions is false. Like if any of the conditions is not met, it would directly return 0, and then it would call the other functions which needs to be evaluated in order to get a total score. So the helper functions are defined above over here. So in these functions, uh, this is the code which asks the user to evaluate the correctness of the code based on the other parameters. And since by default the input function is a string value, we need to convert it into integer because we are using these points and summing up in order to return the total score. Because we cannot perform arithmetic calculations on string variable, and since the user is entering an integer, we are using int in order to change the type of the variable from string to int. And to address the question, as in why we are using return instead of a print, the print is just to it's just used to print the statements or information for the user in order to understand what's happening in the program. And we cannot reuse it anywhere in the code. While return, it takes the value and stores it. So it ideally it returns a value which can be reused anywhere in the program. So since we are using return, we are taking the value which is entered by the user in the code correctness function, and that is assigned to the variable. I mean, it is stored in the this correctness points variable, and that is used to sum up with the other points and return the total score.